Hey everyone, welcome back to Owl Dragon Adventures. Rob McPherson here, and today I'm going to continue my playthrough of the prologue scenarios of Stars of Akarios by OOMM Board Games. Alright, so if you haven't seen the other parts of this series yet, please go back and take a look at those so you're all caught up. I'm not getting too much into the story, but this kind of gives us the basis of the gameplay. So far, we've gone through all of the space combat side of things, and we're just about to get onto the space exploration before we get onto some world exploration. And I think we're going to wrap up with a little more space combat, but we'll wait and see. So, at the end of the last encounter, unfortunately, my commander ship here, the Sparrow, had taken some pretty bad damage, which left me with a little bit less resources going into this next setup. But I am going to go ahead and start with the space exploration part of it. So taking a look here, I have the space set up here. So I've got the deck for the Draconian system, which is what we're in. And we started right here on this first card. We had started with scenario 1 here, which you probably can't see because the ship's in the way. So the Sparrow's here. Now, we have to move and explore sector D21 with the Sparrow, and then lower its supply by 1. So that's going to be 2.1 right here. And these just kind of match right up, tell you which card. This is where I get that Tainted Grail feel that I heard about. So I'm going to move over here. Any ship movements while exploring does cost a supply to do, so you got to keep that in mind too. So once I have done that, my goal is to scout 008 on D3.2. So just looking at this, if 3.1 is over here, chances are 3.2 is if this is 2.2, my guess is 3.2 is right here. I'm going to head over to 3.1 first. All right, so that takes another supply. I think I am going to scout out this mission here. So this blue icon on the card allows me to do a scout action for scenario 007, which I just go to the scenario book and take a look at. All right, so this is the Crash Craft scenario. Initial scans of this region indicate little of interest other than a small comet passing through. As the Sparrow gets closer, it becomes clear that it's not just a comet. There are remains of a small craft crashed on its surface. Fortunately, the comet isn't very dangerous, and a quick recovery mission is sent to investigate. The remains of the craft are mostly just wreckage. However, some components can be salvaged. Cool. So we're going to get the 10 credits, and we're going to pick up the Crashed Craft scenario book. Looks like I forgot both a pen and the sheet. Try this again. So I'm going to get 10 more credits. I'm at 10 right now, so it's going to put me up to 20. Recommend a pencil for these pads. And I'm going to get the Crashed Craft. And that did take me, let's see here, 1, 2, yep. Took me another. All right. So I'm down to 2 supply. That's cutting it a little close for me. So let's go ahead and we'll look at now 3.2. All right. That did take me a supply to do. And I've got scenario 008 here, so I'm going to spend my last supply here to go ahead and scout that out. So let's take a look at what 008 is. So we have to have the requirements end of Medalia, which we do. Objective, recover the repair package from the Chosek Moon base. All right, so it looks like we are going to fly down to this planet Chosek, and we're going to start taking a look around. All right. I did not take the home base. Nope, I do not have the home base, so I don't have to worry about that. So there are some scenarios in green here where if you have certain achievements, you have to read and do that. here we go. So, set up. We're going to set up the Chosek Moon World Exploration. Our objective is recover the repair package from the Chosek Moon base to fix the Sparrow. Go ahead and we'll move this stuff off to the side here. And get the moon base set up. Now I get to use my pilot's mini. All right, so I'm going to flip over my little pilot thing here. I'm going to start with a health of 5. My starting energy, which is recorded by the shield here, is going to be up at 10 to start. All right, reveal the start here card, did that. And then I read the introduction. Okay, so this is very much like space exploration. So what we're going to do is all right, so here we go. Got my action dice here, which we are going to be using for this. On here it does show me the cost of each action. I'm just double checking something. Here we go. That's what I want. Okay, so we reduce our energy by 1 at the beginning of the round. And then, so the pilot actions are I can explore and move. I can stop an event. That'll be a special icon. I can investigate. So these are all special icons. And they're skill checks. All right, let's just kind of dive in and see where I go. So I think I'm going to explore 03, which I do need to commit a, let's see here, either a movement or a attack die to. So I'm going to have to okay. So I'm going to roll this, and I do get that. So I'm going to move on. Oh, that's not good. Bloody tracks here. I think I'm going to commit to investigating that. Make sure I'm supposed to have 5 days for this. I do believe so, though. All right. Cool. Exploration. Here we go. World Exploration cheat card. All right. So I'm going to commit 2 more of these dice here. I do succeed, but it is going to cost me a stress to do that. And then I pick up the scenario book here, and I look at 02. You crouch down and find a crowbar caked in blood. On your left is a set of footprints leading north. Gain +1 strength for the remainder of the scenario. All right. Okay, so there's a way to mark that or not. I don't think there is. I'm going to take one of these action dice or action cubes here and just place it there to remind me. All right, I guess I'll continue heading north, which is going to take 1 die to commit. I do get. That's what? 4. Ooh, that's not good. All right, let's. Oh, I cannot do a skill check because I don't have enough die left. So I believe that I just need to end the round. Yep. All right. So I'm going to end the round to get these back. So the first thing is I'm going to reduce energy. So my energy goes down to 8. Commit the action die. Roll committed action dice. Yep. Resolve the action. Continue world exploration. All right, here we go. So now this takes 3 movement. Let's see what happens here. What is that symbol? Repeat action. Any investigator skill check icon with this icon as a repeat action can perform it as many times as they wish. All right, so a skill check. Complete a skill check, combine the total number of assigned action die with the corresponding skill value found on the back of the pilot tile. So this is that. I've got a 2 in intelligence. Just double checking how this works. Right, I'm going to commit 2 action dice to this because I am not good at rolling dice. I get a 2 already. And I'm glad I did. That's committed. I do get a stress from that, but the 1 success plus the 2 there for my intelligence is going to succeed, so I'm going to look at 7. Success. You deftly hack into the door system. Explore and move to card 7. Oh, interesting. Probably should have done the other investigate first. All right. Okay, so I have 3 dice left. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to recover the repair package from the moon base. Okay, so I found the moon base. I think I'm going to investigate the body here. That's another stress for me. That I'll check in just 1 sec. Yeah, I'll check that right now. Let's see here. Stress. Okay, so it's just a little ticking time bomb there. As soon as I hit 10 stress, I'm going to start losing health. Okay, so I succeed at looking at 20 here, which is, there's a dead body on the ground. You carefully step over it. Glad I looked at that. All right, let's do my last 2 die here to investigate that desk. That's going to be a success for 12. Project Rebound. Entry 0034, Day 8. Something has gone terribly wrong. A subject woke in the middle of the night in a fit of rage. When confronted by security, they were unresponsive before attacking. It took 5 of the security team to subdue the subject, but not before they suffered blows, scratches, bites, and a broken limb. We decided to place all patients under restraint. They have all responded in a similar frenzy, and worse, their bodies are bloating terribly. I worry that we will have to put a pause on testing until we can identify the cause. Well, that seems ominous. Alright, so that's the end of all of my actions. I'm going to reclaim this. Take my energy down. Let's head through to 05. That's a success. I think I'm going to do an intelligence check here. And I'm going to commit 2 die again. That's a success. 0, 8. Success or failure. Oh. Hacking this terminal for building plans would be hopeless, but someone left a sticky note with a password next to it. The password is password. You've downloaded the schematics. Each X represents a card. And exclamation point is the location of the repair package. All right, cool. So these are building plans. So it looks like it's a grid. It's going to be 3 by 4. So I want to go 2 over. Of course, I can't get to where I am. Oh, I can't get back. I guess I'll do the last investigating here, which of course is a stress. 24. At least I know where I'm going now. Project Rebound. Entry 0021, day 6. Results have been unproductive and the subjects have been unruly once they realized that we would have to injure them in order to commence testing. A scuffle resulted in several orderlies being injured themselves. Fortunately, I convinced them that this was an excellent opportunity to benefit from undergoing testing themselves. Aggression seems to be rising with the increased testosterone levels required to boost healing. Okay, this is a place that I am in. Stress going up. Nope, sorry, not stress going up. Energy going down. Nope. Alright, so I gotta go back up here. So let's do the 2 dice. So that's gonna be a stress. Go over to 0, 8 now. I just need 1. So I'm going to move on to 0, 9. I feel like I should investigate more, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go right on to 10, which I get to. Oh, interesting. Oh, I misread the cheat sheet. It was counting these, so I gotta go here. Okay, that's fine. I can go there next turn. Oh, a stop event. What does a stop event do? The player moves into a location of the stop event, immediately read the corresponding scenario entry for the entire squad. Stop events only activate the first time a card is explored. Alright, so we're gonna look at 14. Coming here was a mistake, is your first thought after hearing a high-pitched wailing. Startling the group, a terrifying creature jumps into visibility behind a glass wall. It proceeds to repeatedly smash its body against that glass wall in an attempt to get at you. The ugly beast looks humanoid except for the tendrils writhing out of unseen openings in its body, like a tentacled monster escaping its human confines. Cracks in the glass spiderweb from impact, and before you can act, it shatters. You only have a moment to decide how to react as this creature jumps through the window. Explore and reveal cards 1 through 12. Oh, okay. Place a red cube on cards 10. All right, let's reveal the rest of these. Yep, there's the supplies. This is 2. Oh, I could have gone in right there. Would have all ended up the same. That's all right. Okay. I'm going to place a red cube on 10, 12, and 4, signifying the creatures. That's not ominous at all. 10, 12, and 4? Yep. 10, 12, and 4. Oh, one of them's outside. Super. Go to 38. like this is like a little pick your path, but this is very Tainted Grail in the way that it's playing out here. I see where people say it gets its influence that way. Creature encounter. This uses your action dice as a normal action would. What do? Read the entry corresponding to the number of assigned action dice to the skill check chosen. Go to 37 after performing the creature encounter for the first time. All right, so no matter what, I have to end the round. So I'm going to do that first. So I can either fight, I can run, okay. All right, I see what's happening here. Okay, so I can fight, I can run. So I have a base 2 in dexterity. So run is going to be my best bet here. I already have a +1 to strength for the rest of this. I did get that with the crowbar. But I would need to get a 4+ to kill the creature without taking damage. 2 to 3, that's not bad. You know what? I'm going to fight this one. See how it goes. Need a combat. Let's do 2. Glad I did. Get more stressed. That is 2, so I do take a damage. Take a damage, but I do kill the creature as well. All right. Go to 37. There's no end to these creatures, and they seem to be spreading throughout the research facility. At the beginning of each round, spawn one creature in each explored card adjacent to a card with a creature in it. Ooh. If there's no creatures on the board at the beginning of a round, spawn one at 4 and 10. If a pilot is in a room when a creature spawns on the same tile, or if a pilot moves onto a card with a creature, the pilot must perform a creature encounter. Okay? If the pilot has no available action dice, they perform the creature encounter at the start of their next turn. Oh, if a player successfully runs, this ends their action phase. Alright, so if I run, I have to keep burning energy. Cool. So I'm going to move into the next room. And then I guess I'm going to fight this thing again on this next one. Alright. 2 stress. That's getting a little scary. But that's a 3+. Still owe me a 3. So I fight and kill the creature, but I do take a damage. I'm going to leave these out. I'm going to need those. Okay, next round. Beginning of the round. I'm going to put this here and here. Okay. Might be able to do this. So, ooh. Alright, so the first thing I have to do is investigate here. There we go. That's a good start. 0-4. These goods appear locked tight and there's no way in. There's no reason to make noise trying to force them open. Cool. So that lied to me. Awesome. Well, looking at this map. Oh, I've got more over here. Got it. It's 3 actions again to do it. Leave. Okay, I have no choice but to wait till my next turn. Which this is getting very scary now. This is terrifying. Alright, I'm going to search 23 here. Success. 23. You force open the crates until you chance upon the correct one. Inside is the egg-shaped crystal that makes a jump drive travel possible. You stuff it into your backpack as you hear not too distant sounds of screeching and rustling feet. It's time to get out of here, and quick. Read the success conclusion after all conscious pilots read card 0-1. So I got to get back here now. Okay, so let's go. 10. 11. That ends the round. Looks like I've got some fighting ahead of me. Whew. That is scary. Yeah, I'm going to have to start taking up some stress in a minute. Hopefully I don't roll too much stress. Cool. All right. I do take a stress, but I make it over here. Now I have to fight. I'm going to go all out and use the rest of my 3. And I only get a 2, which means I do take a hit, but I manage to kill it. And then let's see. Draw conscious pilots, reach card 0-1. So I just have to reach there. So I think so. The top of the turn order. That's not connected, so I'm gonna flee. Because if I flee, where is it? Yeah, so I just have to get a 3+ to flee effectively. So here's what we're gonna do. And I'm out of here. Make it out just in the brink of time. And now we're going to go ahead and read the success, which is at the end here. You get back to your ship just in time. The creatures swarm towards you, but a few blasts from your ship's aft cannons clear a number of them away. All right, so for succeeding, the Sparrow gains 4 supply. That's good, because I had drained that supply dry. I will gain a pilot skill, and then we're going to go on to scenario 009. So that's where we're going to leave it for this week. I'm going to pick my pilot skill, and we will pick up next time. If you've enjoyed this, please do remember to give a like and a subscribe to the channel. And until next time, as always, thank you for joining us on our board game adventures.